joined by Cynthia Arceo, and we're talking once again about fighting for a King of the Cage title. First off, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Last time we talked to you, you were preparing to take on Stephanie Frausto.
Yes.
That didn't happen. Tell us about the situation as far as you know and how it played out on your timeline.
All I know is that she wasn't medically cleared to fight, so I hope she's doing better. But now we're gonna be fighting for a title against Chelsea.
What happened with Stephanie? Like, when did you find out?
I found out the night before we left to California.
How crushing was that to you right before leaving to find out the fight's canceled? You've already went through a training camp and you'd already started the weight cut, so your perspective, what was that phone call like?
It was heartbreaking, but I mean, it's the name of the game. You just gotta keep on going. Just keep training, and wait for that phone call.
This has happened to you before. Opponents have fallen out.
A lot, yes.
So, what goes through your head? There has to be a not this again, but how are you able to stay positive and deal with these situations as they seem to come up quite frequently?
Well, you know, it's just the name of the game. You got to keep on training yourself and covering the holes from the previous fight and getting better at what you already, getting more experience in whatever it is that you already are good at, but keep covering those holes so that you don't make the same mistakes over and over again. So it's just keep improving yourself, period. It's the name of the game.
Now, coming up February 24th, Chelsea Faulder and you are going to battle for a vacant title. What are your thoughts on the change of opponent now? Stylistically, very different, I believe, going from a Muay Thai fighter to a submission jiu-jitsu fighter.
Yes, no, I'm really looking forward to it. You know what? She's game to fight, and I think those are the fights that make the best shows. So I'm really excited for the show.
What's this camp been like?
It's been amazing. I think that always my coaches are always somehow in sync. They always work very well with each other. But this time, I don't know why, it's just so much better. It's amazing.
What have you done to not burn out? This is, I feel like 3-4 camps almost back to back to back. How have you not burned out?
You know, I really enjoy what I do. And coming from the martial arts background from the Shotokan Karate is that's what we do, is we train all the time. So it's something that I'm used to.
Loving what you do, having this infectious smile on. Do you remember a moment when you were sure that this was right for you?
Always.
Just always?
Yes, it's just that feeling that this is what I do.
Now, what are the biggest strides and improvements you felt you've taken putting these two camps together now? Again, it's been two totally different camps.
Yes, but with every camp you grow. So I'm really, really excited about this coming up fight. It's gonna be a great fight. You're gonna see a big improvement.
A big improvement. What kind of performance are you looking to put on then on the 24th?
I'm really looking forward to putting on a great show. Like I said, she's really willing to fight, and with that in itself, it's gonna be for a great show.
Now, I've seen limited amount of video, but she looks like the kind of person that's willing to come forward and kind of lead the dance and make that first move.
Yes. So just that in itself is gonna make it a great show.
So you do have an extra kind of energeticness about this fight.
Yes, I do, because it's somebody that's willing to, that wants to be in there just as much as you do. So it's amazing.
Again, opponents have fallen out before. When you look back, Chelsea's had also an extensive amateur run like you did. So you think it's proven that she's someone that you're confident is definitely going to show up come fight night?
Oh yes, definitely. And I'm looking forward to it.
What are these hours on the road that you do each weekend? What are those like for you on the mental side? Getting that rest, getting that other perspective, because you hit the road a lot, making that travel from El Paso, coming up here, getting some work in, going back home. What does that road time do for you?
It's amazing. It helps you put everything into sync. You go over things in your head. It just puts everything into place, going over it, thinking about it. It's just fallen into place amazingly this time. I mean, it's not the first time that I do all those hours of driving, of commuting, but this time it's just different.
from each fight, I'm sure that the ultimate goal is winning, but has their motivation changed at all lately?
I guess you can say I'm a lot more hungry. It's to the point where I guess after fights drop off, you start to starve.
Has it became a different feeling from the amateurs to the pros of this hunger to compete, I guess?
It's always been there, but I mean, you obviously will always want more.
Now, what do you think has pushed this drive and this hunger?
That belt belongs to me.
How do you make that belt yours?
Wait to see February 24th in Ontario, California.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you very much.